HarperVia and HarperAudio present Almond by Won-Pyung Sohn. Translated from the Korean by Sandy Chusan Lee. Performed by Greg Chun.
Prologue. I have almonds inside me. So do you. So do those you love and those you hate. No one can feel them. You just know they are there. This story is, in short, about a monster meeting another monster. One of the monsters is me. I won't tell you whether it has a happy ending or a tragic ending, because, first of all, every story becomes boring once the ending is spoiled. Second of all, not telling you will make you more engaged in this one. Lastly, and I know it sounds like an excuse, but neither you nor I nor anyone can ever really know whether a story is happy or tragic. Part 1. 1. 6 were dead, and 1 was wounded that day. First were Mom and Granny, then a college student who had rushed in to stop the man, then 2 men in their 50s who had stood in the front rank of the Salvation Army parade, followed by a policeman. Finally, the man himself. He had chosen to be the last victim of his manic bloodshed. He stabbed himself in the chest hard and, like most of the other victims, died before the ambulance came. I simply watched the whole thing unfold before me, just standing there with blank eyes, as always. 2. The first incident happened when I was 6. The symptoms had been there way earlier, but it was then that they had finally risen to the surface. That day, Mom must have forgotten to come get me from kindergarten. She told me later that she had gone to see Dad after all these years, to tell him that she would finally let him go. Not that she would meet someone new or anything, but that she would move on anyway. Apparently, she had said all that to him as she wiped the faded walls of his mausoleum. Meanwhile, as her love came to an end once and for all, I, the uninvited guest of their young love, was being completely forgotten. After all the kids were gone, I wandered out of the kindergarten on my own. All that 6-year-old me could remember about his house was that it was somewhere over a bridge. I went up and stood on the overpass with my head hanging over the railing. I saw cars gliding by beneath me. It reminded me of something I had seen somewhere, so I gathered as much saliva as possible in my mouth. I took aim at a car and spat. My spit evaporated long before it hit the car, but I kept my eyes on the road and kept spitting until I felt dizzy. "What are you doing? That's disgusting!" I looked up to see a middle-aged woman passing by, glaring at me. Then she just continued on her way, gliding past me like the cars below, and I was left alone again. The stairways from the overpass fanned out in every direction. I lost my bearings. The world I saw underneath the stairs was all the same icy gray, left and right. A couple of pigeons flapped away above my head. I decided to follow them. By the time I realized I was going the wrong way, I'd already gone too far. At kindergarten, I'd been learning a song called Go Marching. Earth is round, go, go, march ahead. And just like the lyrics, I thought that somehow I would eventually get to my house if I'd just go, go, march ahead. I stubbornly continued my small steps forward. The main road led to a narrow alley lined by old houses, those crumbling walls all marked with crimson random numbers and the word vacant. There was no one in sight. Suddenly, I heard someone cry out, "Ah," in a low voice. Not sure if it was ah or
Sample complete. Ready to continue?